That shirt you're wearing right now, it's probably telling a story you never intended to tell. It's not just fabric. It's a silent language. And most men over 40 are fluent in the wrong dialect. A few months ago, I met a guy named Mark. He's 52, a senior partner at a law firm, brilliant at his job. But he was being passed over for a board position he was more than qualified for. He couldn't figure out why. He told me, "I show up, I do the work, I know my stuff." Then I saw him in a meeting. His shirt was a size too big. The collar was dated. The fabric was thin and shiny under the conference room lights. He wasn't being judged on his mind. He was being subconsciously judged on his uniform. He was speaking with the authority of a partner. But his shirt was whispering, "Out of touch." This is the secret nobody talks about. For men over 40, a shirt isn't about fashion. It's about frame. It's the non-negotiable foundation that everything else is built upon. Get it wrong, and no matter how sharp your suit or how expensive your watch is, the frame collapses. You look older, softer, less competent. But get it right, and you project a foundation of unshakable confidence. You don't look like you're trying to be stylish. You look like you are the standard. And the good news, fixing it has nothing to do with spending a fortune or dressing like your teenage son. It's about understanding 5 simple, catastrophic mistakes and the elegant fixes for each one. Let's start with the most common offender, the fit disaster. This is Mark's problem. It's the belief that roomy equals comfortable. It doesn't. It equals sloppy. A perfect fit isn't tight. It's precise. Here's the 30-second audit you can do right now. First, the shoulders. The seam must hit exactly at the bone of your shoulder, not an inch over. Second, the torso. You should be able to pinch no more than 2 inches of fabric on either side of your chest. And third, the sleeve length. With your arms at your sides, the cuff should end precisely at the break of your wrist. The fix? It's not about buying a new wardrobe. It's about a $25 relationship with a tailor. Take your 3 best shirts to a local tailor. For the cost of a nice lunch, they can transform shirts that make you look accommodating into shirts that make you look accommodated for. Mistake number 2 is cheap fabric syndrome. This is the silent killer of a sophisticated look. A cheap, thin, polyester blend shirt does 2 things. It clings to every single imperfection on your torso, and under artificial light, it creates a shiny, plastic-like sheen that screams low quality. Your shirt should have a presence, a substance. It should drape, not cling. So, what are the king of fabrics? 2-ply Egyptian or Supima cotton. Remember that term. 2-ply means the threads are twisted together, making them stronger, more durable, and giving them a beautiful, subtle texture. This isn't about luxury. It's about physics. Better fabric hangs better, breathes better, and makes you look like you understand substance over surface. Mistake number 3 is an emotional one. Outdated color choices. The colors you wore in your 30s can actively work against you in your 40s, 50s, and beyond. Stark, brilliant white can wash out mature skin tones, creating a harsh contrast, and jet black can be severe and unforgiving. The goal is not to be bright, but to be resonant. Swap that brilliant white for an ivory or a soft blue. They soften the contrast with your face. Ditch the bright red for a burgundy or a forest green. Colors with depth that project quiet authority. Your shirt shouldn't be the loudest thing in the room. It should be the foundation that makes you the most compelling thing in the room. This is the mistake that could be destroying your professional credibility right now. Mistake number 4, context confusion. Wearing a formal spread collar with your casual chinos is like showing up to a board meeting with a surfboard. The rule is simple. The formality of the collar must match the formality of the outfit. A stiff, long spread collar is for your most formal suits and ties. A soft, button-down Oxford cloth collar is for smart casual. It's your weekend warrior, your blazer's best friend. And the versatile point collar is your all-rounder. Wearing the wrong collar for the context creates cognitive dissonance. People might not pinpoint it, but they'll feel that something is off. You lose credibility before you even speak. The final barrier between looking dressed and looking polished is mistake number 5, detail neglect. This is what separates the amateur from the professional. It's the forgotten fundamentals. First, collar stays. Use them, always. A crisp, sharp collar frames your face. A floppy collar frames your lack of attention to detail. Second, buttons. The top button should fasten without pulling or gaping. If it doesn't, the shirt is too small. And third, maintenance. A shirt with a fraying collar or a loose thread is a spent force. It's a hero past its prime. Respect the garment. Either repair it with precision or retire it with honor. Remember Mark, he didn't change his personality. He didn't get a new job. He changed his frame. He applied these 5 fixes. He got his shirts tailored, invested in better fabric, updated his color palette, mastered the context, and obsessed over the details. The next time I saw him, he told me something that hit me hard. He said, "It's strange. People lean in when I talk now. They don't just hear me. They listen." That board position, it came through. And the first thing I did was take my tailor to lunch. This was never about a shirt. It was about upgrading the operating system. It was about ensuring that the first thing people see is the man you've worked your entire life to become. So, here is your mission. Tomorrow morning, I want you to do one thing. Don't go and buy a new shirt. Don't do anything drastic. I want you to stand in front of your closet. Take out your 3 most worn shirts. And I want you to perform the audit. Check the shoulder seam. Pinch the fabric at your waist. Look at the color under the light. Feel the collar. Be brutally honest with yourself. Is that shirt working for you? Or is it working against you? Everything else, the tailor, the new fabrics, the powerful colors, that all comes after. But it starts with that one look in the mirror. The world is paying attention. It's time to give them something worth seeing.